Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you're all having a good day. It's been a few days since the last episode. You know why. I've got a baby. What can I say? Yeah, don't need to say anything more than that really. My life is pretty crazy at the moment. Going well though. She is a lovely little thing and I'm enjoying all my daddy-daughter time. So it's all good. But obviously it doesn't leave a lot of time for playing Planet Zoo, unfortunately. Not at the moment. Maybe one day. Hopefully one day. So where were we? We're looking at these habitats around the outside of our farmyard area here. Somebody did point out that I'd got 2 female llamas. Look at that. I didn't do it on purpose. I meant to get a male and a female. But you know what? I love these two so much. I'm going to keep them. I think they look really cool. So doesn't matter. Their backstory can just be that they're 2 sisters who were abandoned at birth and left on the roadside, and this little farm here has adopted them. There we go. That's their backstory. Cool. I still hate these gates. I still don't know why I couldn't straighten these out. It's so annoying, isn't it? Because they just look awful. I don't know. There's something weird in the game with them. But there we go. I'm not going to moan. I'm not going to have a moany episode. I want to have a good episode. I know I do too much moaning, don't I? Right. So the big conclusion that most people came to was that I need to extend these habitats. So what I'm hoping, I don't know if this is going to work, but if I can select all of that, can I extend the whole thing at once? Something like that? Yeah. Ooh, hang on. How does that look? It's not kept it to the terrain, has it? Now that's something to do with this, isn't it? Hang on. So I click on that. Hang on. What's that say? Post length remains constant above ground. It does, but it doesn't mean. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work, does it? I wonder if that means I need to rebuild that. If I delete that and then reconnect it. Oh blimey, what has that just done? That's just gone mental, hasn't it? What on earth has it done there? Okay, let's not do that. Let's leave that like it was. No, hang on. Let's try this again. Yeah, see, it's not. Hang on. I wonder. Let's have a look. Keep the top of the barrier flat. No, we don't want that one. We don't want that one. Height snap. Snap to adjacent heights. I don't know quite what I need to do here. I guess let's put that back in. I guess it's more a case of changing the land so that it's oh, hello. Sorry, I am kind of messing this up, aren't I? Here we go. Yeah, so adjust the land, I guess, so that the bottom of the posts roughly follow the land. Oh, yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? Because otherwise it just looks a bit weird. Right, let's do this on all of these side ones then. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I might have to do it on some of these back ones as well, actually, because some of them have just got completely lost. I guess that's probably because I moved them rather than building new ones, so it kind of gets confused. Let me just put that intensity up a little bit, actually. It's a little bit slow. There we go. Oh, blimey, look at that. That one's disappeared completely. Right, we definitely need to work on that. Here we go. That's a bit better. Lovely. So I'll need to build some shelters in here somehow. Not sure how I'm doing that. I had an idea of building a little stream, didn't I, along the front. Okay, that's looking a bit better now, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that now. So I had an idea, yeah, putting a little stream, didn't I, along the front here. Oh, excuse me, I think I'm about to sneeze. Oh dear, I do apologise. The joys of live recording. Right, yeah, so stream and shelters. Now, I'm wondering whether I should actually put the shelter along the front. I think that might look nice, to actually encourage the animals to sleep at the front near the people, rather than having shelters at the back, and then the back can be their more open area. I quite like that idea. Right, I'll think about that. But does that mean I don't want to put a little stream in? Probably does, really, doesn't it? But they do need a water source each. Let's do that first then. Let's get a water source for each of them. So I guess now actually the hogs are going to be different because I want to do something special with them. But I guess with these other ones, yeah, just a nice water trough like that will work. And it adjusts the land around them, which is good. I don't mind that. I think that's going to be okay. It kind of adds a bit of interest, doesn't it? Maybe I could go right at the top with this one somewhere. No, okay. Oh, hang on. Was there? Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's a little bit steep, isn't it? But yeah, I'm okay with that. That's fine. Don't mind that. So I need to just do a little bit of... Actually, let's just double check that these are usable. Good. Yeah, and then the hogs I'll do something a bit different with. Let's just smooth this out a little bit here. Let's just check their area, make sure they can still get around it all. Yes, they can. Oh, they can actually, it says they can escape, but I'm pretty sure they can't. What's a jumpable escape route? Really? Okay, well, maybe I can... I guess llamas can jump. It does kind of make sense, doesn't it? Let's lift it up to... Let's lift it up to 170. Let's see what that does. There we go. That's better, isn't it? I'll just select each animal and make sure... Actually, yeah, there we go. So they can jump as well. They... okay. Every single animal can escape. Okay, not so good, but that's fine. I can lift them all, can't I? So if I lift all of these up to 170, like so. Yeah, I'll have to do a little graphical thing with the gate because otherwise it looks a bit silly, but that's okay, I can do that. There we go, and one more. Oh, hang on, that's kind of annoying because that's just messed that one up. Or have I done that on all of them? I kind of have, haven't I? Actually, do you know what? Hang on, let's just come out of this. I don't mind that actually, because it kind of makes sense that the ones in between would be higher. I think that makes sense in a way. Yeah, so that's 243. Do you know what? I actually don't mind that. I quite like that it comes down at the front towards the gate here. and then it's higher for the rest. We'll see. I mean, I might come back later and change it, but I don't mind it. A lot of this at the back is all going to be covered with foliage anyway, so you're not going to see much of that. Good. The waters are all filled up. Excellent. Okay, that's good. So yeah, so I need to just put some beams into these, don't I? Let's do that first, and then I'll think about building the shelters. Just some, yeah, basic wooden beams I think is all I need. So just take that back into there, and then just, there we go, that's all that needs. That's very nice. Let's do that to all of these. I didn't really check the height actually. I should have it a consistent height, so it's just above, probably a little bit down. There we go. Oh, I didn't actually push it in, did I? About halfway. Cool. Okay, so while I'm doing this, I want you guys to let me know what else you want me to do in the zoo. I've got a few animals on the list still. I was still planning on doing giant panda, named after my daughter, of course. That's the plan. But other than that, I've still got plenty of gaps in the zoo, so I'd like to try and go with whatever you guys want to see. So if you've got ideas, please do let me know. There, okay, that's looking good. I can always come back and do more detailing, but I'm pretty happy with that. So shelter wise, I kind of like this iron roof thing here. So I'm thinking I might create a similar kind of thing, and then sort of copy and paste it around a bit. But I'm just thinking, what do I want it to look like? We'll start, get rid of this stupid angle snap. Okay, so I'm thinking 3 wide. I'm wondering whether it needs to be a double one like that. Probably not. I don't think that's going to work. That's going to be too big. I think if I just do it 3 wide like that, and if I come back into here and get some beams, what sort of posts? Yeah, a nice metal post, I reckon. Not a metal post, sorry, a round wooden post. Usually when I use beams, I end up using all the square ones, and it can get a little bit repetitive. Okay, and then okay, and then let's see about duplicating this. Probably want it. Yeah, I want it to look nice and sturdy, so I'm going to need a few sets of these beams, and then another one right at the end here. So it's a really simple structure. That's basically going to be it. And then it's a case of moving it into a position where the animals can actually use it. I'll get rid of the angle snap. Obviously I don't want it blocking off traversable area for staff either. Right, let's see what that does. They can just about get in it. Blimey, these posts, look at that. That's ridiculous. These posts have got a huge area there that can't be used. That's absolutely just wrong on so many levels. Right. Let's have a rethink of that. I like these posts, but I'm thinking these front ones, potentially. Let's highlight these. Now I'm just wondering if I could somehow use them like this, like cross beams. Let's see what that does. Okay, that's a bit better, isn't it? Now, does it count as shelter? Yes, just about. I like that. I still think that looks nice and strong. It's just coming through the fence a bit there, so I will just move it away a tiny bit. Now, I'm just going to have a little look at this actually, because I may still just be able to extend the front a little bit by adding on these or maybe that one. No, it is that one, but the height is wrong. See, it works if you do it at that end, which is no good because I want it at this end. I wonder if I put the height down. No, that's, hang on, that's, for some reason that's, no, that's still going with an actual height thing. Usually if you put the height right down to 0 there, it moves by millimeters, but that's, no, okay. Fine, it's not going to work. Okay, that's alright. I don't mind that. Cool, right. Now let's see if it can work in the other pens. There may be a bit of overlap, and I'm not against that. I don't think it really matters if it's kind of overlapping a bit. I don't want it going through the fence. I want it to look partly realistic. So that's fine that it's over the other side there. I mean, I could always do a shorter version actually, couldn't I, in this one? If I just, yeah, let's do it like that then. Let's, in this case, let's just put a shorter one in. Okay. Right, and then one for the ostriches. Okay. One for the horses. And let's have a look at doing one for the hogs. Bit of an odd shape this one's ended up, hasn't it? Okay, what do we think? Let's come down here and have a look. Yeah, I quite like that. I think I might lower them if I can. So let's just check all the traversable areas. So it's usable like that. Let's just lower it a bit and see. Yeah, they can still, oh, blimey, it says they can jump on the roof. That's impressive. Okay, so they can still get under that. I don't think I really lowered that much, did I? I came down a little bit. Just depending on the size of the animal, basically. I think it makes sense for the roofs to be a little bit lower. I think that makes sense for the sheep. Let's just check them. Yep, that's fine, they can get under. Ostriches are quite tall, so they probably need it to stay high. Yeah, that's good. Still counting as shelter. Horses are short, so that could probably come down a bit. Cool. And obviously the warthogs are tiny, so that can definitely come down. Yeah, these guys are thirsty. Fine. Let's just sort the warthogs out next, shall we? So what was I going to do with these? I had an idea of what to do with these. Are these common warthog? Is that right? Yeah, there we go. So these guys like mud baths. I was really hoping I could fit one of these in. And it's not going to happen. Okay, I need to be able to fit one of them in. So let's have a look what I can do. Let's bring that out there. Wow, that's annoying. Interesting. Right, let's try just bringing that back. Surely I can fit one in. Here we go. It's going to have to be right in the middle here, but that's fine. Now, it doesn't give them water, but I wanted to put in a little waterfall for them, basically. That was my thinking. I was thinking I was going to try and actually get a proper bit of water in here for them, but do you know what? I don't think that's quite going to work, so I will actually just put in a water trough for them over here somewhere if I can. Please, please, pretty please, with a cherry on top. Oh, blimey, it's going to have to be right up here. Okay, let's see what I can do with the land. Try and just smooth it off a bit. Right, let's just make sure everything here is usable. Yes, it is. Good. Okay. Well, that's fine. They've got food. They've got water. It's all good. Right, let's get bedding in then for them, shall we? So I think most of these animals, or all of these animals, I'm pretty sure will use straw. So let's get a whole load of straw down for them. So I like the idea of this, that they will be encouraged to come and lie right down by the fence here where the people are. Which is a very common thing in zoos. You do find that, certainly in this country, they'll always make sure that the beds for these animals, or most of the animals anyway, will be right down where people can view them. Because let's face it, a lot of these animals aren't particularly active and they will spend a lot of their time asleep. And you know, when you have a zoo and you have all these animals in, people expect to see the animals. It's not always the case, but generally, you know. This traversable area is not looking good. You know, I may just have a look at lifting that back up again and see if that helps. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Okay, let's leave it up nice and high. That's good. Let's just double check all of these. That's good. That one's good. That one's okay. Yeah, they can get onto the straw, at least, or the hay. and so can they. Good. Right, they're all thirsty. I'm hoping you're filling up the water. Yes, you are. Fantastic. They should all come running over now. Or once it's filled up, there we go. It's filled. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. There we go. All going to come over for a drink. And there they go. Excellent. Happy pigs. That is what we like. Oh dear, I can hear my baby crying. That's never good, is it? It's alright. Mummy's looking after her at the moment. So in here, I did have the idea of building a small waterfall. Using these pieces. And the good thing about these, let's just get rid of snapping, is that you can change the colour of the water on them. I only want it to be a small thing like this. So yeah, you can change these colours so that it all looks dirty and disgusting. Ooh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Nice dirty water. That is what pigs like. Actually, they don't. Pigs are remarkably clean animals. They have a very bad reputation, don't they, for being dirty. But they're really not. So what I'm thinking is, because this is dirty brown water, I want a nice sort of light grey rock to really show off how dirty the water is. Not entirely sure why my baby is crying. It's never nice to hear your baby crying, is it? She's been a little bit unhappy today at times. Not sure why. It's just babies, isn't it, generally? Unfortunately, there's no getting away from it. Babies cry. Actually, to be fair, Poppy is remarkably good. She really doesn't cry much at all. Generally, she'll only cry if she's really trying to let you know something, which is usually that she's hungry or she needs a nappy change. So yeah, it's not too bad at all. We've been quite lucky, really. She is lovely. It's never nice when they do cry though, because you want to help them and you can't. You don't know quite what's wrong with them. Right, I'm just looking at putting in a bit of ventilation at the back here. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put these on it. If I can try and make this look decent. Okay, and then this is basically just so it looks like the water is coming from somewhere. Just bury that into there. There we go, that's all that needs. I could put a water effect showing the water coming out, but this isn't a big enough area and it would look silly because it would kind of shoot off the end here. So I'm just going to leave it like that. That at least it gives you that impression, doesn't it, that the water is being pumped out of this grill here and then down into the mud bath. Once I get a bit more foliage around that, then I think that will look nice. Right, how are we doing? Nice. Yeah, it looks a bit odd at the moment with these shelters, but I'm okay with that. I like these shelters. I think they're going to work. Need some foliage, need some trees, rocks, that sort of thing. Once that all starts getting in there, and the enrichment, then I think these enclosures will sort of really come together quite nicely then. Someone did also suggest vending machines to get more people up here, but I think I put some in, didn't I? Yeah, see, I've got vending machines in here, and cafes, so there's plenty of things in here to attract people. Not a lot of people going into the barn, unfortunately. Got people here for the talk. There's a few people wandering around, which is nice. It's doing okay. I don't mind that it's not super busy. I've only got, what, I've got 2,000 people in the zoo. I guess Still, yeah, you get an awful lot of people gathering around all these talks. So the talks are good, but they do really, you know, sort of stop people from walking around quite a lot. I don't know why so many people are just staring at the foxes. Maybe I'll come back to Information Centre 2 when it's less busy. Oh, okay. Information Centre 2. What was that? Was that this one? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I think on the whole, you know, it's doing well. You just do end up with these huge groups of people. I mean, look at that. It's very, very busy all around here. Lots to look at. I appreciate that. But it does seem like sometimes people don't move as much as I would like. They don't kind of spread themselves out around the zoo. I do still love this reptile house. I'm so pleased with how this turned out. How are we doing out here? Good. Got some good numbers of people around the hippos here. Plenty of people walking through the butterfly gardens. That's nice. Yeah, look at all these people enjoying their talks. That's great. I do love these gardens. They turn out really well. We've got people watching our hippos. Nice. Where's our other hippo? Have we lost the hippo? Or are you hiding in the water? Oh, they're both in the water. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then we had our, what do we have in here? Our red deer. Not a lot of people watching from over here, but you did find people over here watching. Yeah, so that's good. And then we've got our zoo. Or our zoo, what am I talking about? Our farm. So yeah, not super popular yet, but it will be. It'll get there. It's looking good though from up here. I like it so far. I mean, I think the whole zoo is looking pretty good actually. Right, I'm going to leave the episode there. So I'm recording this Saturday. I'm going to edit it in a minute and put it out Sunday. I have no idea when I'm going to be able to get any more done, I'm afraid. Just the one episode I can record today. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and of course my girlfriend is now a mother. And I also have a mother of my own. So busy day tomorrow probably, visiting my parents and treating my girlfriend on Mother's Day. So probably not a lot of recording going on tomorrow either. So you know, you're just going to have to bear with me, I'm afraid. It could well be a long time before I get back to my regular videos. But you know what? That's life, unfortunately. I can't do much about that. There are more important things than YouTube videos. My little daughter, basically. She comes first, I'm afraid. But, if any of you have children, you know what I'm talking about. So I do appreciate you know, sticking with me and supporting me though. So thank you for that. Great, let's leave it there. So next episode I'll get on with the decoration in here. I'll get the enrichment items, lots of trees, bushes, maybe some flowers here and there. We'll get these enclosures looking really nice. But that'll be the next episode. So thank you very much. If you've got anything you want to say, if you've got ideas for what you want to see in the zoo, particularly in this area over here, then please do let me know. And if you've enjoyed yourself, please hit the like button as well. Great, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye for now.